Now, what was the treatment that changed your life?
So we did. I've done it all, and I was the type of person that, if I'm going to do something, I'm 100% in it. So if I'm going to try to heal myself, I'm going to heal myself, right? So I mean, I was on 16 different medications 3 times a day. When they medically retired me, I was doing all kind of counseling, therapy, you name it. I was doing hyperbaric chamber. I was doing physical treatments like PRP and stem cell therapy. So all that had its effects of healing, but ultimately it was getting my dog and realizing and learning how to communicate with him and working through my frustrations through his behaviors is what did it. Kind of reset my brain, and then just helping others. And then when I was helping others, it gave me an opportunity to self-assess myself, because each time they would say an issue was going on, I would check back in with myself and say, like, hey, I got this issue too. How do we go about fixing it? Right. Over 6 years of working with other organizations and helping run their dog programs and learning everything I could about the dog, it really put my mindset back to where it needed to be. And I was seeing the big picture instead of just always looking to the front. And then each time I had somebody call me and ask me for help or direction or guidance, just to talk them off of a cliff, that was just more fuel to the fire for me to keep doing what I was doing, and to expand that to where now I'm giving these service dogs, these life-saving dogs, to the guys and gals, and it's completely free for them. So yeah, I could be training these dogs and selling them as, protection dogs or whatever, but for me, my mission, my goal is to fight suicide, because I lived it. And the last thing I want to see is for my brothers and sisters to go through what I had to go through, because people don't get it. You tell people you have PTSD, everybody says, well, yeah, you got PTSD, but they don't understand it. Nobody understands it. The therapists don't understand it. The doctors, they try to say they understand it, but they don't. If you've lived it, you understand it. I've lived it, and I think that's what's made me so good at doing these dogs, because I know the outcome of the dog's training, and if it's not done properly, it's not going to affect the guys and gals like it should. And now the dogs is just one small piece of the pie, right? It takes a lot of different perspectives. Therapy's part of it. Medicine may be part of it, but you have physical health is part of it. I think it takes the whole piece of pie to become whole again. And the dogs are just a small part of it. And that's one reason why I'm teaming up with other organizations, so I can help the guys and gals that are coming through my programs. And if I can't help them personally through a dog, we can find out a different way to get them help. And that's what helped me and got me to where I'm here today, is other organizations looking for answers to my problems. But ultimately it's your nonprofits. That's what's doing the heavy lifting. I wish it wasn't so. I wish the VA would do that, but they're only going to do things once they don't have to spend as much money to heal the guys. Until then, they're just going to try to cover their symptoms instead of the root cause.